our next chapter, that is electricity. To understand this chapter, we will discuss the previous knowledge. First point is electric charge. So you all have studied in your lower classes about the electric charge. So electric charge is the fundamental physical quantity which takes care of the properties of electricity in the matter or related to the matter. There are two types of electric charges. First is positive charge, that we called as a proton, and second negative charge, we called it as electron. The magnitude of the proton and electron is same. Only electron we consider negative. So the fundamental magnitude of a single charge is plus minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. In every atom, the number of electrons is equal to number of protons. Therefore, every atom is neutral in nature. Next, the similar charges if are there, either positive, then there is the force of repulsion. There is a force of repulsion. If negative charges are there, there are also the force of repulsion. But if dissimilar charges are there, then there is a force of attraction. So these are few properties of electric charge. Now in any conductor, the free charges are available. So here we will use this electric charge and their properties in the next topic, that is the electric current and circuit. Electric current and circuit. So dear students, we are familiar with air waves or air currents, water currents in river as well as in sea. Similarly, if the electric charge flows through the conductor, we say that there is an electric current in the conductor. Like in a torch or in a bulb, if you have to glow this torch bulb, then what you will do? You will connect it to a cell. So cell is an arrangement which provides the arrangement to flow the charges. Now when the charges flow through this circuit, this bulb will glow. Okay, now you have discussed, you have seen that when in the torch there is a switch. When you switch on that plug or switch, then the bulb glows. So this is the symbol of closed switch. When the switch is on, that time bulb glows. But when the switch is off, then your bulb will not glow. Bulb will not glow. So what is this switch? So we will write the definition of switch. So write the definition of switch. A switch is that which makes a conducting link between the cell and the bulb. So what is switch? A switch is that which makes a conducting link between the cell and the bulb. This continuous and closed path of an electric current is called as electric circuit. So next definition is electric circuit. So what is electric circuit? It is a closed continuous path of an electric current is called as electric circuit. Now see, the continuous path, when the switch is on, that time there is a continuous path of flow of charges, and therefore it is called as a closed circuit. In this case, switch is off, so there is no flow of charges, so no bulb is glowing, so it is called as a open circuit. So you can write the differences between closed circuit and open circuit. In closed circuit, the current flows, the energy consumption is there. In open circuit, no current flows, no consumption of energy takes place. In closed circuit, your switch is on. In open circuit, the switch is off. Now you can write the differences between open circuit and closed circuit. Now we will discuss how to express this electric current. Now this electric current is expressed by the amount of charge flowing through a conductor in a unit time. So we will write the definition of current. So write current. The rate of flow of electric charges through any cross-sectional area of conductor is known as current. Rate of flow of electric charges through any cross-sectional area of conductor is known as current. Means see here, the electron, they constitute the flow of charges. However, the electrons were not known at the time when the current phenomenon was observed. That time it was considered that the flow is due to the positive charges and the direction is taken from positive to negative. But later on, when the electrons were discovered, that time we came to know that the electrons, they move, but still we take the direction of flow of current in any circuit from positive terminal to the negative terminal. So this is called as the conventional direction of current. Now the symbol of charge we denote by Q. So we show the charge by the symbol Q or E also. The symbol for total charge is capital Q. If N is number of free electrons, then total charge we write Q is equal to NE. Now from the definition of current, so what is the definition of current? Current is equal to rate of flow of charge. So total charge upon time taken. See, the current is independent of the area of cross section through any cross sectional area. Okay, it depends on total number of charges. So I is equal to Q by T and Q is equal to NE by T. So this is the formula for current. Now we will discuss the units. So SI unit of, first we will see charge. So SI unit of charge is Coulomb, C. And SI unit of current, it is ampere. So I is the symbol, A is the unit. So unit is ampere. It is given by after the name of French scientist Andrew Marie Ampere. Okay, so it is denoted by A. Now we are going to define when the current is said to be 1 ampere. Okay, so sometimes a question is asked, define define SI unit of current. Means what? You have to define 1 ampere. Understand this. Okay, you don't have to write that SI unit of current is ampere. You have to define 1 ampere. So when the current will be 1 ampere? When the total charge is 1 coulomb and total time is 1 second. So we will write 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. So how you will define this 1 ampere? The current is said to be 1 ampere when 1 coulomb of charge flows through any cross-sectional area in 1 second. So write the definition of 1 ampere. The current is said to be 1 ampere when 1 coulomb of charge flows through any cross-sectional area of a conductor in 1 second. So ampere is a big unit, so smaller units are also there. So smaller units of current. First is milliampere. That is 1 milliampere is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. And microampere. It is denoted by mu A. So 1 microampere is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 ampere. So these are smaller units. Now to measure the current in any circuit, we use an instrument called as ammeter. So ammeter is a apparatus, or it is a device. Ammeter is a device, an instrument used to measure the current in the circuit. So where you will connect the ammeter? Anywhere in this circuit you can connect this ammeter, like here. You can connect ammeter either here, you can connect it here also, anywhere you can connect. So anywhere means how it is connected in a circuit? In a series. So write ammeter is connected in series with circuit. So ammeter is an instrument used to measure the current in a circuit, and it is always connected in series. Okay, anywhere you can connect, it will give you the amount of current flowing at that time in the circuit.